Hello everybody, it's me TONIK TZW, and this video has me in division with Chin Laden and Griffin's Claw. If you've dropped by our live streams in the past, you'll see that I very often div up with Chin, and we have had Griff in for a few games as well. And yeah, the title, How Can We Lose? And the answer is, with Lemmings. You will always lose with Lemmings. We are here on Estuary. I'm in the Gallant. Griff is in the Graf Spear, and Chin is in his newly unlocked Andrea Doria, which he's been having a lot of fun with. Now, people are predictable and players are predictable. And if you watch enough of my videos, you'll see that I like to play particular ships a particular way and play particular maps a particular way. And setting patterns is or can be a bad thing, but when it's in World of Warships Legends, it's the predictable nature of players can give you an advantage. But this game is going to turn into an absolute stormer. However, there is going to be a double helping of potato from some of the ships in this team. You'll notice that there's only 2 battleships in our game, and the ideal thing to be here would be to cover both flanks with a battleship each. However, the battleship that spawned on B-Cap has decided that along with the Benson, they are going to lemming train along behind us, and their contribution is going to be negligible. Now, this Zara decides that he's going to push in very quick, very fast, and very early, and probably put his torpedoes, those very slow Italian torpedoes that catch a lot of people out by surprise. We have got a Bayern there as well, who is moving behind the island, as I said. Very predictable play. And there is a destroyer pushing out to the left, because this little island here can allow you to get on the cap and either take it or contest it, whilst remaining hidden from sight from the team coming from the north, as we are. But I'm tracking him, I'm calling him out. Torpedoes have already gone across. We get him spotted. It's a Fubuki. Now, I am expecting 9 torpedoes and a complete potato on my behalf from this one. But we take his engine out. We see 3 torpedoes. He takes my engine. I'm expecting 6 more. But Chin and Griff are on the ball, and we start nailing this guy. His engine is out again. We start hammering him with everything we've got. Chin's secondaries are on the go, and those Italian secondaries are nasty to destroy us. He takes my engine out again. He pops a smoke, but he isn't going to live long enough, and Chin's secondaries pick him up there for a close quarters battle. Now, the Zara didn't last long at all, and we now have the Bayern stuck on his own behind an island, and we are going to apply a set of pincers to him. I am going to go around from the left, and Chin and Griff are going to go for the right, so this guy has basically got an option. Sit there, load HE, and wait for me to come round the corner with a full volley. But I put my guns out just to let him know that I'm coming and instill a bit of panic in that player. And we are going to continue to close him down. I'm using my torpedo indicator to basically give us an indication of if he's moving forwards or backwards, if he's going to come out, if he's going to reverse. There's a good chance that one of us may die here. But he has very few options available to him, and his indecision is going to be the death of him, shall I say. But we're still pushing round. He's seen a set of torpedoes go from the front, and he probably thinks that those are from me, and I'm still coming round in front of him. And thankfully, he keeps his guns pointed forwards. I'm trying to steer just a little outside of that 3k detection, but knowing that I'm within 3k and he hasn't picked me up yet tells me that he's running the concealment mod for battleships and I can close in to within 2k. So there's a good bit of knowledge for understanding the mechanics of the game and how you can work out what a ship is running. So he knows I'm coming behind him. He's got Chin and Griff in front of him. He's made the decision that he doesn't want a torpedo, so he's pushing out ahead. I'm now spotted within 2Ks. If those guys didn't pick him up, then I was going to pick him up. But a kill's a kill. That's another ship off the map. We are 3 ships down. We are pretty much losing our entire left side of the minimap. And if you look behind us, you will see that the Benson is still cruising around beside our other battleship. And he pretty much follows him round like a little puppy dog for this entire game. Now, it is a Benson, it is a gunboat, he's got some bloody good guns on him. These guys, I think, are just thinking, we'll follow that division round because they seem to know what they're doing. But that's not the way to do it. You've got to pay attention to the map, pay attention to what's going on, and put your ships in the best position to well, try and take the win. That's what it's about. It's trying to take the win, and we are going to do the best to try and take a win in this game. We've already pushed around. We're getting onto the cap. We've got a cruiser spotted there, and we are in. We hold 2 caps, we're turning a third. This should give us an advantage, but we have now lost every ship from the left side of the minimap, and the Benson and the battleship are still following us around in that lovely little lemming train. Now I ping for somebody to defend the North Cap, hoping that the destroyer will break off and push up there. We get the majority of red team spotted as they push forward. The Nuremberg is there. I'm very aware that the Nuremberg's got sonar, it's got torpedoes, they've still got 2 destroyers to play with, and I'm watching my twist and track indicator. I know that there's a target out there with a Nuremberg, but with 2 destroyers there could be a DD a little bit closer. So I'm trying to keep these guys spotted for Griff and Chin. My twist and track indicator switches into the North Cap, and that means that there is 1 destroyer out there. So I could have pushed that cap and gone round, but with that other destroyer not apparently having a clue about what he's supposed to be doing, I decide that I'm going to try and sit and spot here, drop a smoke screen and let our guys push in a little bit closer. We've got torps running on that Mutsu, and if you look at his health bar now, he is going to drop significantly, and there is a mistake in the gameplay here. And for whatever reason, after the torpedoes hit and we knock a chunk of his health off, nobody else is going to be in a position to spot him, so I have no option but to leave my smoke screen. I'm trying to get fire onto him, but in just a moment I'm going to get a little bit of a surprise because a destroyer is going to bob out right in front of me. There is a Pensacola has pushed down the left side of this capture point, and Chin and Griff are turning their attention towards that. Now I'm hoping that the other battleship might get some shots on this Mutsu and finish him off, and there is the DD. A full health Mayan, and I'm a little bit concerned because I'm in a smoke screen, and if there's one thing you try not to do in a destroyer, it's to sit in a smoke screen. And lo and behold, there come the torpedoes. So I'm going to swing round, I'm going to wait for my torps to reload, and I'm going to try and stick them through this smoke screen and pick up that destroyer. I don't want to get too close to him, But we see a set of torps come over. We see the Assassio, who knows he's detected, and he immediately pops his smoke. So I just slap another spread out there, thinking if I don't hit him, I'm at least going to push him away. And you'll see still that our destroyer, we've lost the other battleship, this destroyer is just sailing around, and we were just confused as to what he was actually thinking he was doing in this game. It was ridiculously bad. But as I left my smoke screen earlier, the Assassio chose not to leave his smoke screen. So we've kind of leveled the playing field a little bit with the destroyers. And I'm thinking, with my Gallant and with a Benson, we can take care of this last destroyer. All he has to do is back me up a little bit. But I have absolutely zero faith in this guy doing anything to support. Chin is going to switch fire to that Nuremberg. I am going to turn now and push that smoke screen a little bit. But red team are feeling very, very, very brave. I get the Nuremberg spotted as Chin picks up a Confederate and a high caliber. The Nuremberg is half health, he's broadside. I'm on sonar, that's the Nuremberg. The destroyer is running in as well, and I'm thinking he's going to be broadside to Chin for secondaries. He is going to be broadside to that Benson. So please, Benson, put some shots on this guy. But he's firing AP at it. Again, I think he's clueless. I get unfortunate with the torpedoes on the main, but I do pick up the Nuremberg. I am not long of this world, but here we go. We get the shots off. He takes us, and I immediately switched to see what this Benson was doing. And it turns out he was shooting at this Pensacola. Chin picks up a close quarters. He picks up a Kraken. The Benson is absolutely clueless to what is going on in this world. In fact, I'm surprised he remembers how to breathe in and out, and he gets himself taken out of the game. Chin has got his 5 kills. He's now up against a Mutsu. Now, if you look at that Mutsu now, you will see that he has pulled back the majority of the health that we took off him with those torpedoes and fires, and I was absolutely kicking myself at the fact that I had not taken the opportunity to finish him off. Chin's secondaries get the destroyer spotted. He decides that there's only one way this is going to end, and it's a full ram, but we all know that the Mutsu's guns are extremely powerful, certainly at close range and certainly at this tier. I'm quite certain that he knows Chin is coming for the ram. He's staying angled. Chin is full steam ahead, but with that volley, Chin is killed. I finish with 258k and a devastating strike. But again, I wasn't out there for damage. I was pushing for the win. But Chin ends up with 6 Confederate, 2 close quarters, first blood, high caliber, and the Kraken. And literally the rest of the team achieved absolutely nothing. That was an absolutely shocking defeat. So I hope you've enjoyed watching this video. It was fast and furious. We did certainly get into the mix. We were very aggressive in the gameplay, but in the end we were let down by 1, perhaps 2 players that just seemed to sail around with their heads up their backsides without any idea of how to play this game, which is, sadly to say, the state of affairs at the moment. Take care. I'll catch you later. Goodbye.